Hello there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Banjo-Kazooie. I am clearly suffering from voice cracks, but more importantly, I'm the Glitch64 welcoming you to another episode. You're probably wondering, why are we back at the start? Well, last time we hit a witch switch, these eyes popped up. So if we beak bomb them back down, we might, there it is, we might get a Jiggy. And that is Jiggy number 4. Yes, from Gruntilda's lair. And now that that's been sorted, we'll get messaged, but I don't have time to reply to that now. It's time for us to go to Bubblegloop Swamp, which I believe is up here. Just avoid that fish. So, Bubblegloop Swamp is an interesting one for me. Oh, look at that texture. I didn't realize how, like, close to wood this is. It's got, like, the whole, like, you know how you make something out of wood and it sometimes gets those, like, dark sort of knots of, wood on it. I guess it's more, like, old furniture that has that now. You don't really get that in things made nowadays. Oh, I guess I'll just fall into the water. But anyway, Bubblegloop Swamp is... I really like this level, but there's one part in Bubblegloop Swamp that's, like, the second worst, if not the third worst thing in the entire game. So it's like a great level mixed with something really crap. Now, over there, you'll see this little tunnel here. But this water, as I just showed, is, it's had poisonous. I'm gonna get a health. Now, the game doesn't expect you to do this, but, I mean, you can just sort of scoot along over. Ow. Scoot along over and... oh, what's this? Why, this is the puzzle for Freeze-Easy Peak. So, let's quickly open up the 5th level while we're here. Now, we're not going to be worrying about this till next episode, but there it is, Freeze-Easy Peak. That's level 5. And up here, whoop, 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 we can break this bit of ice, and boom, golden feather. Awesome, we needed that. We were down to 9, now we're back up to our maximum. So, that's something... we'll go back to... damn, we'll go back to Freeze-Easy Peak stuff later on. No need to worry about that. Yeah, we have to take a hit here pretty much. But luckily, there are these two. We don't even need this, because we're going to talk to Bottles pretty much immediately when we get to Bubblegloop Swamp. Because the move that we learned from him here is literally just around the corner. Keep your eyes open for your new move, Beak Face. Well, that's rude. We're already here. We can hear you, you know. These are wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time. Okay, Kazooie, let's go grab a pair. Your energy's a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Great! Now you know all the swamp's new moves. Or one of them. Amazing. Anyway, the enemies here are frogs. Moving on. Oh look, it's a crocodile whose mouth keeps opening. Why don't we feed him an egg? Yummy, Croctus like that. Oh, and now a new Croctus has appeared. Me want yummy egg too. So yeah, he's got different coloured eyes. Now, the more of those Croctuses you feed, the more quickly their mouth opens and closes. Anyway, let's get this Ginger. There is a skull behind there, a Mumbo token, if you want to call it its actual name, which I probably should have. I'll grab that, and actually take one bit of damage from us. Cool. I don't want to deal with you. Now, we could go that way, or we could go that way. We'll probably go this way, since the other way is the way to the rest of the level, pretty much. I could use some health. Thank you. Yeah. Well, that lily pad kind of went without us. But that's alright, we'll just, take a couple hits here. It's cool. There's a massive egg here, but look, there's a bandage on the top. I don't know why that would be. Also, if you don't hit that bandage at the very start and backflip when the egg is still full, I wonder if you can still do it now. No. Now, there's a life at the top here. You're supposed to backflip before you smash any part of the egg and you'll get it. We don't need an extra life, but it's good to know that it's there. Where's the... okay. Can I backflip up there without using the... yes, we can. Now, this is like the one part in the game where you actually need to use this move. You actually use it so little that the first time I was doing this, I actually didn't know how to break that part. I was trying to beak bomb it, I was trying to do this move, I was trying to punch it, and nothing was working. Then I realized, oh yeah, this is a move, and I never use that move. You have no reason to use that move, so it's like, well, damn. Alright, oh, no. That was silly of me. So, can you tell I've been playing Persona again? Because, goddamn, the camera controls. Ah! Oh no, come back! Oh my god, I was actually gonna die there. Also, you can tell that my 9 lives have now been reset to 3. That's because, between episode 3 and 4, I turned off the console, and, well, yes, it does that. So, anyway, let's go up this slope here. What's over here? Some health. Maybe we should get that, honestly. I'm a little low. Oops. Come here, you. Some notes along here. Let's collect those. And look, it's the second Croctus. Let's feed him. And now there's another one. Just around some huts. Don't worry, we'll see where those are later. As if you had to worry when the video clearly says this is a 100% run. As if I'm going to not go there. Another Memo token. We're decent on eggs, but we could always use more. Oh, don't fall. Oh, look! A ginger. So, you probably saw at the start of this whole thing, there was a little switch we can hit, and don't worry, we are going to hit that. But I want to make sure we got everything on this path first. Now look, this is just the end of the path. A bit random that's here, isn't it? Well, if we hit this, all of a sudden the end of that path becomes a lot more obvious. That's where the Jiggy goes. So you thought, why didn't I just hit that earlier? Well, it's because we have a time limit, and I didn't want 45 seconds to get all the way there, and then have to collect everything, and then meanwhile, you know, feed the crocodile. It's doable, it's absolutely doable to get all 3 of these things and feed the crocodile while we're at it. But, you know, I just wanted to make sure. Because I didn't want to have to redo it. Yeah, plenty of time. 24 seconds left on the clock. Okay, so, 2 Jiggies. Off to a great start. Now the only way we can go is this way. So why don't we do that? I'm gonna get out of, chicken legs mode. An ugly, hairy trespasser. He's after our gold, but he'll never beat us all. That's what you think. There we go. That's a bit embarrassing. What the hell? Are you kidding me? What the fuck was that? Wow. I didn't even know it was possible to fuck up that much. I used all my gold feathers. So usually that takes about 3 golden feathers to do. It can take 2 golden feathers if you're good, and 4 golden feathers if you're a bit meh. But somehow I fucked it up so goddamn badly that it took 8! 8! What the hell's wrong with me? I don't think I've ever had to take 8 fucking golden feathers for that, but that goes to show you. You can choose to believe me or not. I don't blame you if you don't believe me, that it usually never takes me 8 golden feathers to do that. Except, this time I think I have proof. I don't know how good I did the old Let's Play of this, because this isn't the first time I've done Banjo-Kazooie on this channel. Fuck's sake. What is going on?! But I promise you that if you go and check out the old Let's Play that I didn't get to finish, sadly. Blue Ginger up here. I didn't get to finish it, sadly. I think I stopped at Mad Monster Mansion. Like, I did Mad Monster Mansion, but I didn't do anything else. I did a lot better in Bubblegloop Swamp. But not here. And also, I keep forgetting which way the camera turns. I apologize if that's annoying for people, but you have to keep in mind that I've been playing games where I've put the controls the correct way, and switching back and forth between them is very difficult. Like, your brain can't really do that just on the fly. Or at least mine can't. Or at the very least, mine can't after I've just pumped a bunch of whiskey into it. So, you know. And yes, it's required that I mention whiskey at least 1 time per episode. Anyway, there's this alligator here. There's a little opening inside its nose, but we can't go in it. Not even if we Not even if Banjo does the move that I didn't want him to do. Can't roll into it. Nothing like that. I don't want to... It's a bit embarrassing, but Kid Me probably spent a good few minutes trying to, like, roll my way in there. I wasn't the brightest kid on the planet Earth, but you know, there we go. Oh, come on. Now, it is possible, you want to save some time, to not break the huts, and you can jump like that. However, I apparently suck really, really bad. Maybe if I was sober and practiced, I could do it. But yeah, you don't really need to break these to open up the chicken legs. You can just sort of do... Oh, I almost did it that time! Well, okay, enough showing that off. I'm just wasting time at this point. Damn it. But it is absolutely possible. As you can see, Kazooie was like sort of just grinding up against right at the edge there. Almost had it, but no, did not get it. This is different. This is not for a chicken foot thing. You do have to break this. It's 5 notes and a witch switch. Oh, very important. Where's the witch switch going to do? Well, it's going to blow off the top of her very mossy hat. In the overlay. And there's a cool trick you can do with that. I find a lot of fun with it. Hey, look, it's the next Croctus. Why don't we, whoops. Didn't get that. Set that Croctus, and now another one appears. This one has aqua eyes. Can I get this Mumbo token? There we go. Second time's the charm. I mean, you can just, as you can see, normally jump across that. You only need to use the chicken thing if you intend to get the Mumbo token. Alright, we now have 3. Well, technically we have 4, but I'm waiting for something to pick up that 4th one. You'll know why I'm not grabbing it now. So, all that we have left is to go over here. Oh wait, that's not true. I did this in the wrong order. Whoops. Yeah, I did this in the wrong order. There's the 4th Croctus? I think this is the 4th one. Oh! That was so close we actually left an imprint on the water. There we go. There's the 5th Croctus. And now we have him at the place we need to go next, so... yeah. Maybe do this part after you do the, huts, so you don't have to backtrack. That was me being silly. Hello. Yep. Now, this turtle, what you have to do is you actually have to ground pound his feet. Ah, that's a bit better. So, this turtle is cold. You remedy that by smashing his feet. I mean, why not? There's a note on each foot. Tank Top's warm at last. Perhaps you... Wait, Tank Top? No, wait. Are you Tip Top's relative? Tip Top from Diddy Kong Racing? Maybe. I'd love to know if there's any official word on that. The relationship between him and Tip Top. Anyway, we'll grab this. And, if you saw in that cutscene, there's a Jinjo right here. Oh, I didn't mean to punch, I meant to roll. Whoops. Alright, now, oh, we might as well get this. Let's get out that old pen and paper. We'll need it. And you'll see why we need it. So, here we are inside Tank Top? It's not Tip Top, unless he grew up a lot. And look, there's all these turtles here. And notes, but more importantly, there's all these turtles here, and it looks like having a recital. Mumbo token here. Anyway, let's go and talk to Quiet, please. The famous Tip-Top Choir will now perform my latest work. So these are the Tip-Tops. Okay, so... Bit short, isn't it, showboy? We'll see. Copy what you just heard from Lesson 1. So, it's basically a game assignment. You have to ground pound or beak bash in the correct order. So it was pink, red, and aqua. Alright. But now... not too bad. Try lesson 2. Okay, here we go. Pink, blue, aqua, pink, purple. Now the game's a bit of a dick, because if you write down the first letter each time, this is blue, and this is blue, and this is P for pink, and this is P for purple. So, how I do it, and a few other people do it, is they write P-I for pink, just regular blue for him. I write A for aqua for this guy, but some people can write light blue or whatever. Wait, pardon? Sorry? What? Pink, blue, aqua, pink, purple. That's what I did before. Did I not ground pound blue first? That's literally the only reason that could have happened. So if it doesn't work this time... yeah, okay, this is exactly what I wrote last time. Purple, pink, blue, aqua, pink, purple. Maybe I didn't ground pound blue. Obviously it's gonna show up in the recording, but... that's annoying. Purple, pink, aqua, yellow, aqua, red, pink. I think that's the first time both yellow or red were used. They didn't use them the first 2 times anyway. Purple, pink, aqua, yellow, aqua, red, pink. Magnificent, a true masterpiece. Here, take this trinket I found earlier. So now we just got this weird word, P-I-A-R-P. And now that's written down forever on a piece of paper. A tree died for that. Anyway. Sorry, there is nothing more I can teach you. However, you do need to come up here and, you know, you do the flip. Don't flip into him, he'll just knock you out of the way. But yeah, there's an anti-honeycomb piece up there. Be sure to get that before leaving here. Maybe I'll timestamp honeycomb pieces in the description. I don't know. Anyway, for now, all that's left to do is go back this way. Let's get some health, why don't we? Hello. Alright, here we go. Now we got the wading boots. For once I'm actually using them. Most of the time I just skip where we need the wading boots. Uh-oh, running out of time. Let's get these ones as well. And continue our way through the maze. Now, if you have full health, you can just cheese this maze as well if you're good enough. But, you know, I'm doing pretty bad on health, so... Uh-oh, another Jiggy switch. Another beautiful texture. Hello, where am I? There we are. Now, this is a very narrow path, so... There's the Jiggy. We only have 10 seconds. Alright. Very narrow path, but we made it, with 5 seconds to spare. Whew. I do tend to fall down there every now and then, so, you know, glad I didn't. You really don't have time to be careful. Fuck me. Oh, we are so far off from anything. We might die here. Oh no, we've got plenty of health. But still, that was bullshit. The best method is to jump. You don't have time to be careful. As you can see, I did it fine getting there. It was just getting back. That was me being fucking stupid. Oh man, now we gotta go all the way back. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Tell you what, make sure you're clicked into the window and press the L key twice. And that way you can skip this section of 20 seconds of me fucking about. Now, I'm not saying anything interesting. Just hit that L key. Hit it one more time. Has it been 20 seconds yet? I'm keeping track of the time. If it has been 20 seconds, welcome back to those who actually pressed the L key a couple times. We're still here, but don't worry, we're near the end. Here we go. Alright. Let's continue grabbing some... Let's continue missing those notes. Yeah. That one can be a bit difficult because the camera angle kind of hides that one. Oh, that's not fair! I was stuck in an animation, you prick! Ah well. Here's Mumbo's. Now, before you talk to him, you see you need 10 Mumbo tokens for the transformation here. Before you talk to him, make sure you stand on this one pillar that does not have fire, and boom! The other honeycomb piece of Bubblegloop Swamp. Make sure you get it, it's important. Let's transform. Spell went wrong. Mumbo loincloth all dirty. You wash? Okay, so I'm just making myself another drink. Oops. Soda. Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. So, every time Mumbo does a transformation for you, apologies. Wow. I'm just grabbing another drink. So every time Mumbo does a transformation, there is a chance he can screw it up. So if he screws it up, I'm meant to be the crocodile, as you can see here, but sometimes he can turn you into a washing machine. That's not exclusive to this level, and it's also not something that is scripted to happen every single time. It's completely random for him to screw up, and he can turn you into a washing machine. There is one other thing that he can turn you into, but it's a lot rarer than the washing machine, and I don't think I've actually seen it before. I've seen it on video, I think, like on your YouTube video, but I've not seen it with my own eyes playing the game myself. Now, remember how I said that I really like this level except for one part? This is the one part, and I'm going to concentrate. This part. Now, there is an item you can get here that makes this easier, but I'm stupid. And I want to do this in one turn. I'm Mr. Vile, greediest croc of all. Play my game to win a prize. Press A to accept or B to chicken out. Game simple. Eat more red yumblies than me. Press X to eat the yumblies. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So you see those shoes up there? Well, if you actually have those unlocked, which you unlock at a later, in a later level, a later world, you have a lot better chance of doing this. And it's recommended that you do, but I never did. So, this is just how we do things. Is there any more? Gimme. Yeah, you go there. Crap. Nah! Damn it! Now, I'm gonna drop some really bad truth bombs that are probably gonna make people angry, but I'm not a fan of Mario Kart 64. Don't get me wrong, I love the game, but it's not my favorite Mario Kart at all by far. And there are other racing games on Nintendo 64 I like more, like Diddy Kong Racing, Snowboard Kids 2, etc, etc, F-Zero. And there's one reason that Mario Kart 64 is not one of the greatest racing games of all time. Alright, you only win easy game. We play harder game now. Eat reds, avoid yellows. They not ripe. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, don't get me wrong. Mario Kart 64 has amazing, probably some of the best tracks in Mario Kart history. Some of the best music in Mario Kart history. Amazing graphics for the time that are still nostalgic and hold up today. Just for only being the second game in the series, Super Mario Kart being the first one, you know, it's amazing. But the AI incorporates something called rubber banding. Rubber banding is where, if you get too far ahead, the computers start going speeds that you could never pull off, just to catch up to you. I hate that about Mario Kart 64, and it makes the harder difficulties, no matter how good you are at the game, somewhat up to just chance. And if you're bad at the game, you know, you also have a chance to win, but if you're really good at the game, you also have a chance to just lose because of this rubber banding system. Why do I bring that up here? Fuck! Oh no, I only have one more chance. Every time you lose, he bites you. And it takes 2 health. Why do I bring that up here? Just fuck this part, man. The reason I bring it up here is because Mr. Vile uses this shitty rubber banding system, and it's the only time in this game that rubber banding becomes a big problem. There are other times where rubber banding appears in this game, 2 other times, but this is the only time it just fucks me in the ass and doesn't relent. Oh no, I didn't get the Jiggy, which means that I have to do that again. And I don't have the green, I don't have the gold feathers. Fuck! Oh my god, are you kidding me? So yeah, Mr. Vile has rubber banding, which means that you cannot get too far ahead or he will start just getting insane luck. Insane luck that you cannot... You can't do anything against it. And, it ruins a lot of games. It ruins this level for me. One of the best levels in the fucking game. It ruins it. It ruins a whole game with Mario Kart 64 because it has rubber banding just out the ass. It's a horrible mechanic, and I'm so glad that it no longer exists. And now you can see why... Fuck off. Now you can see why I hate this part as probably one of the worst parts in all the game. I can only think of one part in Banjo-Kazooie that's worse than this. And I think people might disagree that the part I'm thinking of that's worse is worse. Oh yeah, by the way, you don't get to start from the part you died at. You have to do everything again. I have to do the first one again now. Strap in, folks. This might be an hour-long fucking video. Usually I have some, like, music or something on to, when I get past this part to sort of calm me down, because it's such a shitty part. But I can't put any, like, music on, because it'll sound terrible coming through the microphone, and I would get a copyright strike to hell and back, so that's not happening. Fucking come on! Oh, what is the... Fuck! By the way, I used to speedrun this game. I wasn't that great at it, but yeah, I used to speedrun it. And this is what made me stop. Nothing apart from this minigame made me stop. Because I would get, like, 50 minutes into a run, and I would die here. I would just keep losing here. And all the time would just keep on going, and I would not be able to win. And then... Just the thought of having to do this multiple times a day is what made me stop speedrunning. The fact that this is something I would make myself endure multiple times a day. I was just like, I can't, man. I could not do that to myself. I am not that fucking, masochistic. So, yes, if I lose again, I'm just gonna cut my losses and come back here after we do the level where we get those running shoes. Which is not the next level, by the way. The next level doesn't have those running shoes. Yeah, you're supposed to come back here several levels later. Yeah, you go over there. You go over there, prick! By the way, there is a tactic that speedrunners do employ where you just fuck around for the first little bit. Like, you don't eat anything, and the rubber banding can kind of work in your favor. Only eat what is shown at the top of the screen. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So now, every 10 seconds, it's going to change between the reds and the yellows. So what I like to do is when it hits 52, is just stop eating and go near the large cluster of whatever is going to come up next. So reds are going to come up next, I'm just going to sit around here. And reds. And of course, half of them disappear. God damn it. What's he at? Great. Well, there's nothing here, so I might as well just... Oh, come on! Half of them keep disappearing! I'm gonna lose. Are there any reds around? Oh, they're all over there? Oh, of course they're all over there. Because why would I want to have a chance to actually win this stupid game? No! No! You bastard! No! No! No, you motherfucker! No! Ah! Fuck this! Damn it! Whatever! Fuck off already. Damn it! Who designed this? Banjo-Kazooie is literally a perfect game, apart from this one part. I don't know. Whoever designed this, you're an idiot. You're a fucking dick. Yeah, it's a massive fucking stain on an otherwise perfect game, and I just want you to know that. If any of you have seen my top 100 favorite game videos on my main channel, the Glitch64, my own channel I should say, you'll know that Banjo-Kazooie is one of my absolute favorites. I'm not going to spoil where it sits on that list, but it's pretty high up. And it could be higher. It could absolutely be higher up on that list. But, no. This is what stops it. I hate this so much. You have no idea. Come on, come on, come on. He's mine! Eat a dick! Suck it! Fuck you! Ah! Holy shit! Fuck you! Oh yeah, this fucks up everything, by the way. This fucks up everything. Because actually... Oh, I hate this fucking guy. Even when I beat him, he's fucking me up. Because now, instead of just going up to pick the 10th puzzle piece and being done with this level, nope. I have to go and transform back. I have to go all the way up back around here and transfer back into Banjo. I don't have the golden fucking feathers for this. Like, we should be done with this level. The episode should be over by now. The episode should have actually been over like 3 minutes ago. Like, this video should not be longer than half an hour. But not only do we have to do all that again, we have to actually go and transfer back into Banjo. I'm just happy that it's done. The most bullshit part of this whole game is over. There are no other parts like that, but it just fucks me off, you know? Puts me in a fucking bad mood. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to do all this shit again. All this fucking just waste of fucking time. By the way, we're already past the half an hour. Why don't we check leaderboards? Oh wow, I actually did this in 18 minutes once. Well, it's fucking half an hour now! That's a little longer than 18 fucking minutes, don't you think? By the way, that 18 minutes isn't... I mean, it's accurate, but there are ways to go about this level where you... Like, the timer only counts how long you're in the world. So sometimes it's easy to just... It's easier to just exit the level and, or die, kill yourself, to get back to the start. Instead of backtracking, you can just, like, quick teleport your way back, I guess you could say. It saves seconds here and there. I just realized I can't even get through here, which means I have to go all the way back around again. Oh, fuck my life. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off, Banjo! This is such shit. This is such fucking shit. You do not know. You cannot begin to know how much I hate Vile. I just... Oh my god. You know what? I take it back. I take it back. He's not the second worst thing about this game. He is the worst thing about this game. Because at least the worst thing about this game, you only have to redo that part if you lose. Not a bunch of other shit. You don't have to redo other things. With the worst part of this game. And now I don't have gold feathers. Everything takes 2 hits. Fuck off. Fuck off. Get back here. You fucking cowards. How am I supposed to get these in the goddamn water? Why are they even programmed to... Fuck off. Get back here, you fucking dick. I need this fucking... Just take the hit and get the gold feather. I apologize if I'm very angry. I know some people probably don't like that. Some people are probably laughing, and feel free to laugh, honestly. It's fine by me. It's better you laugh at my pain than feel just sort of awkward about it, so, you know, I don't mind. But I'm just so fucked off. So, you know, take it as you will. Level's fucking done. And like I said, it's such a shame, because I almost just said we never have to go back to this fucking level. But I really like the rest of the level, apart from that. It's such a shame that one little thing ruins a whole level for me, you know? I should be happy about that level. I should feel like that was a good experience. But that one thing ruins it, and I hate that that has to happen. I hate that it ruins an otherwise really fun level. It's sad. So, anyway, here's Brentalfloss. Let's cheer up by hearing some facts about wet spots on my table from spilling. Right, let's hear some facts about Gruntilda. My lazy sister often sleeps in a pigsty. Dead. Pig. Sty. Also, I'm kind of sad. While editing the last episodes, I couldn't hear the pen and the paper writing. I feel like that adds to the experience. The other thing she's ever won is the biggest butt competition. I can't believe I'm writing biggest butt competition in pen and paper. There we go. She's often boasts of appearing on the cover of Fat Hag Monthly, posing in her long johns. Fat Hag Monthly? Long johns. I mean, no one looks good in long johns. You could be one of the sexiest women in the world, or you could be just one of the most strapping blokes with like a fucking six-pack, and you would look like an absolute dag in long johns. Like, they don't make anyone look good. It's like the anti-flattering, wear. Now, you saw how in Bubblegloop Swamp we hit the witch switch, it took her hat off. Now, there is a way you can get to her, normally, but there's a cool little trick I want to show off. Now, this chicken pad, you're supposed to use it to just get up here, but you can also use it... Damn it, I almost had it. You can use it in a way that wasn't intended. You can actually, if you're good enough. Which I'm clearly not. Wow, okay. Well, this will be the first time it's taken me 3 or more turns. And I'm absolutely gonna play the, blame the Let's Plays curse. Wow, okay, come on. This is not difficult, even. There we go. I've got the skirt when I'm thinner. It makes me look like a winner. So yeah, you can actually get up here, and then talent trot, and then don't fall, and then you can just floop up here, and there you go. You can cheese that. Obviously, it's meant to make things go faster. I don't think the way I did it made it go faster, since it took me 4 attempts. But either way, it's really fun. It's just a cool little thing you can do. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, this door needs 260 notes. We've got 400. I think we're more than ready to go through to the next part of Gruntilda's lair. Oh. So this urn here, this is what you're actually meant to, like, go down. One of the witch switches unlocks a spring pad, a chicken foot thing that circles around that lets you enter here, but you don't need it. So you can ignore the witch switch that does that. In fact, that I am going to do that, so. Anyway, there's a couple doors here. Let's go through them, shall we? Or is this what does it? Oh, no, my mistake. The witch switch doesn't do that. That does that. Okay, my bad. I don't know what I was thinking of. But, yeah, okay. Whoops. You can ignore that. Yeah, you can ignore that if you do it the way I did it, which is fun. And, here are some gumboots. You can also ignore those. So, basically, you don't need to open either of those doors. They're both pretty much useless. We're gonna open up this. There's a reason for this. We'll find out later on. Now, starting here, you'll see the honeycomb thing's acting a bit differently. Now, instead of just being regular honeycombs... Are they gonna talk? No. Okay, so... Oh, here we go. Touch my honey this time, and you'll be sorry. So yes, if you actually break this thing to get the honey out, the bees will chase you, and if they catch up to you, you'll take damage. So, bit of a risk now to get the honeycombs. And that's going to be a motif we see happen throughout. So yeah, here we are, Freeze Easy Peak. Before you go in there, though. So, spring jump. Another spring jump. Boom, Mumbo token. Boom, death. Okay, so anyway, next episode we are going to be going into Freeze Easy Peak, which is another fun level, and I don't think there's anything that ruins it like the last level. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I apologize to the people that find the anger from Bubblegloop Swamp just sort of awkward and didn't like sort of hearing it. I apologize. It's not going to be too many moments like that, and I hope you bear with. For those that did enjoy and get a laugh out of it, hey, I'm great that my anger could, you know, be for something. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, leave a like. Helps the channel grow and it helps me feel better. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.